What's up, you guys? Sasha here. Now, Trading 212 has been going from strength to strength over the recent months. They have just announced that in October, just last month, in October 2020, they have passed 700,000 users of their Invest and their ISA accounts. That is a pretty large number of users for some relatively new, relatively unknown company that has only very recently entered the market compared to some of the existing companies that have been around for decades. They have a very, very compelling proposition. They have completely changed the way people do investing. They offer accounts that are completely free to go and set up. There is no fees for being able to go and buy into stocks. There's no trading fees. There is no existing account management fees. There's no annual fees. There's no fees at all, unless you want to go into the CFD side of things and do some kind of leverage trading. But for regular investors who want to go and open an ISA account, who want to go and open some regular trading account, this product is pretty unique in the market in that it really offers you everything that you might want within that product completely for free. You get live trading during trading hours. I mean, it takes a few moments for the trade to go through when you're actually doing it, but you get very low spreads, which is pretty decent and quite unusual as well. You get a lot of other benefits. The UI of the app is really, really clean and easy to use. And also you get a free stock if you go and sign up using my affiliate link in the description below. So if you're interested in setting up the account for the first time, that is an option available to you, and you will get a free stock of up to £100. What's not to like? Over the last few months, they've been actively promoting the new feature called pies. Now, in this video, I wanted to go and cover exactly what these pies are, how they work, how you can go and begin using them, and how they interact with the rest of your investing portfolio with Trading 212. So first, let's jump right in and look at what the pies actually are and what they do according to their own description on their website that they've now been very, very prominently advertising. So what these pies really are there for is to replace the sort of every normal savings account that people are used to using by essentially creating something very similar that achieves the same objectives for people through doing investing. I mean, after all, the whole reason why this platform is so amazing is because it takes people from their current savings accounts, which pay them 0.05% or 0.01% or some other really, really low interest rate, and it allows them to go and do pretty much exactly the same thing of every single month going and depositing some amount of money into a de facto savings type thing, but which might pay them more like 7 to 9% on average over the coming years. Now, sure, there is a lot more risk in this, there's a lot more uncertainty and there's a lot more volatility with investments. But if you look at these markets over the last 100-year period or thereabouts, you will see that although there are dips, although there are drops, although there are different crashes, wars, and all kinds of things going on average, that return remains. And the reason is because you're investing in companies that have products that people want to buy. You're investing in real entities that have real services and real commercial data. You're not investing in something that is just built on hype. You're not investing in things that are, you know, potentially going to go up or down. I mean, some people do go and do that, and maybe some of you do as well. Go and invest in the next big thing, which has absolutely no trading history. But for the majority of people who are investing in things like the S&P 500 or other large funds like that, that is the reason why those investments continue growing. Now, what these pies essentially allow you to do, and this is a really good explanation over here, is they allow you to go and deposit money on a regular basis into something where you predetermine how you want the breakdown of that investment to go. And essentially what will happen is the money that lands in your bank account according to the schedule will then automatically be distributed into the various different funds or individual stocks or anything else that you can trade on the platform. You can go and add into these pies. So that's pretty neat. It then goes and shows you what can happen to your investment according to the schedule after a certain period of time. We're going to go and see that in a moment when we're going to actually create one of these pies on the phone. Now, their annual return is somewhat ambitious. It's saying that it's going to be 9.23%. That's probably at the top end of where the averages really are. It's not the 12 to 14% that some well-known finance people in the US claim it is, because that's just patently not true and has never been the case for any prolonged long period of time. But anyways, I think that's probably somewhat reasonable, probably on the optimistic side of reasonable within the assumptions. And it's quite useful, quite interesting to go and see where your money might end up as a result of this. And you can see from this that they're essentially trying to position this as almost like a different kind of savings account, which I think is a really good idea, because too many people have all their money sitting in these savings accounts, which is literally losing their money every single month. So the flexibility there is huge. You can go and adjust the distribution of your portfolio and where you want to be investing things. And what will then happen is the portfolio will automatically go and begin redistributing your money according to those adjustments. So in essence, it's basically just automating the process of having to manually go and invest your money according to your strategy. You just go and set your strategy once, and it automatically begins doing that for you. It's actually, interestingly, probably a really useful tool even for people who like to go and do quite a lot of active trading, or not active like day trading, but sort of investing frequently and deciding which companies they want to go and move their money in and out of. Because this enables you to not have to manually do all of that processing, you can go and move money into your account, and you can go and then automatically have the account attributed according to the strategy that you've set. Now, the other good feature here that they're talking about is the fact that you can also manually add money to these pies, as well as having this automated schedule. So you have that choice and that flexibility. If you want to go and move money manually because you came into some money, or just decided that you want to go and put another £200 into one of these pies, you can go and do it, and it'll still automatically do exactly the same thing with them, which is very nice. And best of all, they're saying that you don't have any limit on the number of pies that you can create. So if you want to have one giant pie, as they're showing, for your retirement, and you want to have one for that big car purchase or a holiday, like they're saying, or just have an emergency fund, which you don't want to be sitting there in your current account without actually earning anything, you can go and set up as many of these as you like. And you can have different distributions within each pie in terms of the strategy employed, which is really, really useful, especially if you have, say, a very large amount of money sitting in your pension retirement account, essentially. And you're basically saying, okay, well, this is going to be really crucial, and I'm approaching my pension age. So if you're in that position, you may want to go and diversify and not have quite as much risk in that portfolio. Maybe invest in low risk stocks, maybe more dividend bearing stocks or something else like that. You're able to go and manage that through this really, really easily. So just to go and show you exactly how it works, let's go and set one up on the app itself, just to see exactly how you'd actually go about doing it. So once in your app, you can go and click on the second icon along at the bottom to go and look at your portfolio. And what you'll see there is all the different investments that you have and the amounts of money that you have invested in them. There's a little distribution chart at the bottom. And what you can also do is there's this little thing here called pies next to investments. You click that, and that's the bit where you can go and create a pie. So I haven't got one yet. I wanted to wait until this video to go and make one. So let's go ahead and create one. You hit this button and you have a choice of pretty much all the same things that you can go and invest through regular ISA or through your regular invest account, but you can do it through pies. So let's, for example, say that we want to go and distribute this between 5 different stocks. I'm just going to pick 5 random stocks just for the purpose of showing you how this is. I'm going to mix and match these. So first, let's go and pick something really popular. You can go and look at Tesla. So whenever you're looking at these through the pie mechanism, instead of the buy button that you would normally have on these, you now have this add to pie buttons, or you can just go and press this plus button instead. And let's go and pick another random stock that, you know, I quite like the look of at the moment, AMD. So you can go and click on that as well. Look at any graphs that you want. So let's go and add this one to my pie as well. Now let's go and see if we can go and get an ETF. What are popular ETFs that people like to use? There's VUSA, the Vanguard one, which I'm personally quite a fan of as well. So why don't we add that one to our list as well? And just for the sake of balance, let's go and add the dollar equivalent as well. Now let's just add one other tech stock in order to balance our portfolio out. When we've added AMD, so we might as well add Nvidia, their main competitor. And that's us done. So now you hit this arrow over here and you can go and begin playing with the distributions of your funds. So using the sliders, you're able to go and adjust these down to 1% accuracy only, which is not so great if you're investing in a lot of different funds, because what this means is if, say, you're invested in 30 funds, then by just dragging the sliders, you'll have to move, say, from 3%, which would be your average between different funds, up to 4%. So you'll only be able to do it by increasing your shareholding in one company by as much as 33%, if that makes any sense, versus what you were on average. So that's not great, but the way you can do it, if you want a bit more precision, if you do care that much and you carry that many different funds in your distribution, is you can click on the percentage number and you can add one more decimal point. You can't go and add more than one, but you can add one. If you want that much control, that feature is there for you. So you can go and adjust these, but just really careful. You will have to go and make sure that they all add up to the 100% at the end. So don't go and dragging them up and down and making the relative numbers work for you, because what they don't do is they don't take the percentages that you just set and then redistribute them to make them out of 100% total, which probably would have been a bit better, a bit more intuitive and easy to use. But anyway, this is how it works. At the top, there's this nice little wheel which tells you exactly what your distribution is between these different companies. So once you're ready, you can go and click next, and you have the option of doing two separate things. You can set the auto invest, or you can invest manually using free funds in your account. Now, if you are not sure, you can go and set the manual option, click next, and then set the thing up like that, and then you can go and change this later. You can go and make the auto invest feature work later. But if you do hit auto invest, this is the bit which I really like about this. This will tell you exactly what the projections are for your portfolio based on the return level that you might get. However, the massive downside with this, although it is a really nice feature and it's kind of fun and it's kind of interesting, the massive downside is that you have no way of adjusting this annual percentage return, the number that they give you. And this number is obviously based off some of the recent performance of some of the funds and stocks and things that you're investing in. So if you're investing in very fast growing stocks like Tesla, AMD, or some other ones like that, this number is going to be completely unrealistic. So it's telling me that if I invest for 12 years, just £100 a month, that I'm going to be having £1.22 million in just 12 years time. That is insane, and it's also not true. There's absolutely no chance in any normal reality that an average investor would be able to go and invest money on this basis at £100 a month and have over £1 million at that point in time. But it's a nice idea. I'm hoping that they go and work something on this to go and maybe not tell you that you're going to expect over 50% annual returns over the next 12-year period. I really think they should probably go and fix that. You know, you can go and change your schedule from daily all the way up to every 6 months. You can't have an annual one, but you can go and manually do annual investments if you really want to. You can choose the day of your investment, and you know, you can go and hit next, and you can go and name your pot something. So you can go and say, this is my big holiday 2032 pot. You can change your icon. There's some preset ones over there. Let's go for the airplane. So then I hit next, and then there is an option over here which says, hey, you can go and make an initial deposit, and you can go and make monthly deposits, fund Pi, and once you hit that, then your Pi will be all set up. So instead of doing that, because I don't really want to be setting up this particular pot, what I will then do is I'll just go and set it up to be manual. So I'll go and create this Pi, and you can see here now I have this Pi down here, and I can go and create as many of these as I like. And if I click into it, I can then go and move money into this Pi, take money out of this Pi, and I can go and turn auto invest on or off as well. So this is a really neat feature, and this is great for those of you who don't want to actively be managing your funds. This is also really great if you're wanting to invest in some of the ETFs that track things like the S&P 500 that go and pay out their dividends instead of reinvesting them. The reason you might want to be investing into them, I have a whole video about this. I'm going to put a link up here and a link in the description below, is because they actually have lower net costs than the funds that automatically reinvest the dividends. So if you want to go and essentially game this by taking the dividends in and then having this app automatically reinvest them for you back into exactly the same thing if you choose to do so, that is a really neat way of finding that little extra margin. It essentially means that you can go and do all your investing through using these Pis, because actually it is more efficient. The moment that you get paid those dividends, you can go and automatically reinvest them. You don't have to wait until you've manually gone into the app and made some decisions. And you can go and adjust your distribution of your portfolio very easily by just dragging tracking a few things instead of having to figure it out in your head and sell things and buy things and do all that. The additional last thing that's really, really important here is you can go and set a goal. You can go and say, I want to go and have £1 million, or you can have a more modest goal of say £1,000 or less. It goes as low as just £1. Okay, I don't think many people want that. Then it goes in increments. You go up to 25 and so on. You can't unfortunately have a goal of over £1 million. So if that's your goal, good for you. Just set it to £1 million, and once you pass that, you can just do whatever you want. Right. So if we set it to £1 million, set the goal, and they'll tell you what percentage of that goal you have achieved, which is pretty neat. Lastly, you can share your pie. So this is a feature that is becoming really popular. I'm seeing it on the community forums a lot. So a lot of people want to go and show off their investment strategy essentially to other people, to their friends. And this gives you a unique link that you can go and use. You can go and copy this link and send it to anybody that you want. This is very similar to the feature that eToro have been promoting a huge amount recently with their copy trader. It doesn't work in quite the same way, but essentially somebody can go and use your investment strategy with their investments by just using this link. Very nice. I'm a big fan, and there's options here. You can, if you want to make various minor adjustments to the pie. So for example, you want to have one which is a slightly different distribution to another. You don't have to go and set them up manually. You can go and duplicate them, and then you will have a second pie. What you can do then is go into this pie and you can go and edit it, and you can go and change the distribution slightly versus the other one. Again, you have to make sure that they add it to 100% before it will let you go and save it. Like so. Now, I hope you guys find this useful. If you're planning to use pies and you have any interesting comments, make sure you leave them below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you like this video, please go and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. I'd really appreciate it. If you're interested in more content about investing, about managing your money, about making more money and doing more with the money that you have, make sure you subscribe to this channel. That is exactly what I talk about on this channel 3 times a week. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys later.